traditional and modern houses. Important points of this chapter are Kacha houses in villages, Havelis in villages, Pakka houses with luxuries and skyscrapers, the slums, palaces and resorts. Boost up your knowledge. Houses in the earlier times were totally different from the present houses. Ask your grandparents or parents about the old houses they lived in and write two things about them. Our neighborhood did not look the same as it is today. We did not have the same lifestyle as today. Kacha houses in villages. Long ago, there were more villages than cities. The life was very simple. There were no rush to schools, offices, parties, etc. There were no hotels, malls or multiplexes. The rural people enjoyed their life in their simple kacha houses. The walls were made up of a mixture of husk and mud. The floors were laid out with a mixture of cow dung and mud. The thatched roof had a base of neem leaves to keep the insects away. The house had a room with a kitchen at a corner. The food was cooked on chullas by burning wood or cow dung cakes. Did you know biogas is a fuel we get by burning waste material? Havelis in villages. People who had money built Havelis. Havelis were spacious and well ventilated. They had high ceilings to keep their rooms cool in summer. They had thick curtains. They hung in every room heavy cloth from the ceiling. It was pulled by men to work as fans. These Havelis had toilets while poor people went to fields to answer the nature's call. As people moved to cities or towns, they used bricks and cements to build strong houses. Pakka houses with luxuries and skyscrapers. Gradually, people became ambitious and brought their furniture and electronics into their houses. Each family had more than one room for sleeping, cooking, etc. The traditional courtyard became the parking place. The flat roof gave way to the first floor. The floors kept increasing and now we see skyscrapers or multi-storied buildings in cities. Did you know? At the beginning, houses were built with waste materials like leaves and branches. Later, man started using long-lasting materials like mud, clay and timber. Today, we use materials like bricks, cement, stones, metals and glass. Modular kitchens. The clay chullas gave way to LPG and gas stoves. The corner of the house that was a kitchen gave way to modular kitchens. The filament bulbs are now replaced by electricity-saving CFL and LED bulbs. A slum is a group of single-room huts. They do not have ventilation, drainage and toilets. There is no supply of clean drinking water. Poor people living in such conditions suffer from diseases. Did you know many NGOs are adopting slums? They help the slum people to get hygienic conditions, food, clothing, education to their children. Palaces and resorts. The kings used to live in huge palaces, but now those palaces are tourist spots. Many of them have become resorts and hotels. Quick sum up. The houses people live in have changed because of modernization. Old Havelis had high ceilings to keep the rooms cool in summer. Urban houses have more than one room and facilities. Modern kitchens use liquid petroleum gas stoves. Glossary. Cement, a substance we use to build strong houses. Luxuries, things that make life comfortable. Modular, using a module as a basis of design. Types of houses. Kacha house in a village. Havelis in a village. Pakka houses with luxuries and skyscrapers. Modular kitchens, the slums. Palaces and resorts like Umeed Singh Palace, Udaipur Palace and Hawa Mahal.